YouTube, what's good? Freedom of Productions here, man. Coming at you with another video. Today, man, we have to address someone, man. We have to address this journalist from MSNBC. His name is Toure. Now, let's get a picture of him up right here. Hold up. Boom. This guy here, right? This guy Toure, man. He just said some stuff before that kind of put question marks, in people's minds before. I think he used to be a journalist even on MTV back in the day. I think he got into it with Tupac and Suge Knight back in the day. And he's a liberal. And I have no problem. I don't get into politics like that. Liberal, Democrat, Republicans. Whoever wants to do right by the people, that's what I'm going to go for regardless. But of course, the situation we have going on in the States right now, we do have a lot of things going on with immigration. You have ICE and situations like that. ICE doing this deportation stuff. And a lot of people have a lot to say about it, right? No matter how you feel about the situation, I think there's certain things that nobody should get away with, right? And for one, you shouldn't get away with being racist because of what ICE is doing. Now, the key fact is what this guy Toure is about to say. Now, listen to what he got to say and tell me what you think.
99.9% of the time, it is wrong for a white person to call a black person the N-word. But we may have found the exception. In Minneapolis recently, a white anti-ICE protester was in a group of anti-ICE protesters yelling at a black ICE Gestapo agent. An unidentified
Gestapo agent. He's trying to compare ICE people to Nazis? What are you talking about? If I was a Jewish person, I'd be pissed. Like, what are you talking about? This is not the same equivalency of concentration camps. What are we talking about here?
White male called the black ICE agent a house N-word who's working for the KKK.
So, a white person being racist towards a black person by saying you're acting like a racist white person. Let that sink in. A white person is being racist towards a black person, saying you acting like a racist white person. The KKK. You know the history of the KKK in America? How they terrorize black people? Not just with words, but with violence, physical violence, dragging people out their homes, lynchings, all type of brutality, beating. That's just some of the stuff, right? You're comparing that to a guy doing deportation raids or whatever. Now, no matter how you feel about the deportations, wrong or right? Somebody came over illegal, they taken away. That doesn't give you the right to be racist. Now, you could hate what that person is doing. You can be mad at that person's job and attack that person's job, or attack that person's character. But when you attacking someone's race, that goes beyond just attacking that person's character and who they are. You're attacking something that he can't help, and that's who he is. This is his race. People don't pick and choose their race, and you're attacking that. Attack what he's doing. If just say, dude, what are you doing? You acting like this, you acting like that. That's fine. But being racist, and this guy's trying to give a green light to that?
That's right, we have a white man calling a black man the N-word. But this is a little bit different. White on black usage of the N-word is a very serious issue. But
apparently it's not to you.
This is a curveball example. Is it wrong for a white person to call a black ICE officer a house N-word?
Yes. Simple.
Let's explore. The white man who used the N-word in this situation was being historically precise. This black ICE agent, he is being a house N-word too.
Okay, a lot of people don't understand. There was a couple of types of slaves that we had during antebellum slavery here in the States, right? You had the field nigga, and then you had the house Negro. The field Negro, house Negro. A lot of people use the house Negro as like, as a term to kind of diss someone who we believe is selling out. But in reality, the house Negro really wasn't selling out. They were just put into the position that sometimes was even worse than the field. People don't know history. 9 times out of 10, most slaves who escaped during slavery were the house Negroes, because they had to see brutality up front 24/7 all day. Not only that, they were in close proximity to racism 24/7 because they was under the same roof as the slave owners and around racists all day. When the field people, they work out in the field and they go back to their little side of the plantation. But the house Negro was always underneath that same roof. So they had to endure constant beatings, constant graping, constant belittling, and just everything you can imagine. So they had to deal with it constantly. Some people say even worse than what the field people had to go through. Either or, if you worked in the house or in the field, it wasn't good. And it doesn't mean you was a sellout.
The utmost degree. A black man in ICE is a modern house slave. He's a barely paid mule for white supremacy. The KKK were domestic terrorists. ICE is domestic terrorism.
You don't get to talk about racism when you're justifying it right now. You're justifying racism by saying, hey, if a black person does something you don't agree with, attack him. Attack his whole race. Because when you call someone the N-word, you're attacking their whole race. You're not just attacking that person, you're attacking their race. Okay? Instead of attacking that person's character, you're attacking that person's race. Say something about that person as an individual. Attack his character. Don't attack his race. That's something that he has nothing to do with. It's something he can't help. Who we are is who you are. You can't change that. You're attacking something he can't change and something he didn't ask for. And you're trying to justify by saying, hey, you doing something I don't like, I give you a pass to call him every racist term under the book. But then, if you give him a pass for that, just give him a pass regardless. Because once you get somebody itched, it's just going to take them out. Where's it going to stop? You're going to get to the point to where, well, hey, you said I can say it if you do something I don't like. But then, hey, I can say it every time I get mad at you now. Get out of here, you N-word. And then you're going to be the victim. He's going to be on TV talking about racism. All right, enough of this guy. This Toure guy, what does he have to say on here? Hold up.
I think this is a valid usage of the N-word. He's not attacking his blackness per se. He's attacking his bootlicking choice to be.
I can't listen to this. Okay, this dude is sick, man. I can't. All right, Toure, man, get your ish together, bro. Get it together, man, because this ain't it, man. This ain't it. This was not a good look. I don't know who greenlit this for you to post this. Man, take this down, bro. It's not a good look. You just showing how ignorant you are, my guy. You and the guy who called him a house N-word, man. Both of y'all are just as ignorant, man. And this is not a good look. Take that down, bro. If anything, you're the house N-word now. More than just a house N-word. No, that's too good for you. Because, like I said before, being a house Negro doesn't mean you was a sellout. Those people had to deal with some of the most brutal slavery. I'll say you're just a sellout, period. You're a Sambo who's telling on the slaves that's trying to run away. That's who you are. All right. You're the dude from Django. You're the Samuel Jackson character. That's who you are, bro. All right, man. You guys comment down below, man. Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. I know this is like a quick video, but I had to say something about it, man. It's crazy out here. But yeah, man, you guys subscribe to the channel, man. Freedom Out Productions, man. Sub up, thumbs up those videos, and like always, man, thank you guys for watching until next time. Peace.